sir. We are going live. Let me get this straightened out. All right, let me do this up here. I don't know if Fanon's still on or not. I figure I just jump on. All right. What's going on? JW Judy. What's going on? Porter number 3. You're damn right. You're right. Hard man, salute. All right, TJ, Sports 101. How you doing today, my brother? Everybody all good? All right. We're just going to wait on some more people to fall on in here. I don't know if my brother Fanon is still going on because I just came from outside from doing some yard work and out the shower. So I haven't had a chance to listen to nobody today. So this is just fresh off of my head. So I know people have been talking about this or that and how Shawn Porter believes that he's the first, and pretty much him and Errol Spence are the top 2. Well, I got news for you. That's bullshit. That's right. E. Woodson, my Chicago brother, is in the house. That's right. What's going on, Craig L? What's happening, my brother? All right. Now I just jumped on. I didn't get a chance to look first and see what's for Fanon still going on because I've been doing some yard work since it was nice today. I cut my grass and took a shower. So I haven't had a chance to watch nobody this morning, you know. So I don't know if he's going on, if he's still going or not. So all I know is I looked up, it was after 12:30. Lost Punch Out TV. Salute to you, my brother. All right? Appreciate you following in here also. All right? Oh, I'm about to say, yeah, I know you got a wrench. Shit. John Wilson, what it do, brother? Yeah, I know you got a wrench. See, I know the regular brothers that come in here. You know, 'cause real recognize real. Thomas Moreland, what's going on, brother? All right? Salute, fam. Salute to you, my brother. Yes, sir. All right? I'm going to wait a few more people before I get into my monologue. and as Fred called it, a monologue. You know, no, fuck that. Before I get into kicking their ass, that's what I say. Shoes. For real. But, you know, and you with the picture you see right there that I posted for this video, you know, and it rightly fits what Shawn Porter is trying to portray. Now, I said I was going to wait till a few more people get in, but they can catch up. All right? Y'all here right now. Why the hell should I have y'all waiting? You know? They know what time it is. They know what time I come on. Now, I ain't trying to be a hard ass or nothing like that, because y'all know how I am, you know. And you know, I'm not a teacher, all right? OG, Shawn done lost his entire mind. You're damn right. That's why you see the caption on there, laughing my ass off. Laughing my ass off. How are you the top? Well, let me put it this way. One of the top welterweights. You must forget about Terrence Crawford. He's a welterweight now. Huh? You're only good as that belt say you are. You don't have no fundamentals. You have no foot skills. You got foot speed, like on a football field. But you don't have what it takes to be a boxer. A brawler? A barroom fighter? Yes. A headbutter? Yes. But I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I let you get away with saying that you are one of the top 2 welterweights, you and Errol Spence. Now, I let Errol go get away with it because he earned it. Yes, Porter skills. You're right, John. They are limited. And you know what? And they're very limited. You know what skills he has? Bum rushing. They used to call Victor Ortiz bull rushing. I always hear the commentators, oh, no bull rushing yet. No bull rushing this round 2. No bull rushing from Ortiz yet. Same with Porter. Same with Porter. They don't say, wow, Porter got a jab on him. They don't say that. You know what they say? You know what they say? Porter, he's always going to pressure you. He's a pressure fighter. That's what he does. See, he gets you against the ropes and he goes to work, but he smothered his punches. Does that sound like a top welterweight to you? Now, if I'm wrong, somebody please explain to me, what the fuck is going on? Please, somebody tell me. He lost his mind. He really has. His daddy blew his mind up so big. Or some woman. Or that belt. Huh? He begged to be on pay-per-view. If you're a top welterweight, you don't have to beg. They beg you. If you're a top welterweight, they won't have you acting like a clown like you're on the Arsenio Hall show. They'll have you out there giving your expertise. Huh? That's right. They give you some cue cards to put in your hand, and you're a host of a motherfucking television show. That's how top of a welterweight you are. Please. You must be crazy. No. He's not crazy. He's delusional. And yes, his daddy is too. His daddy not a Devin Haney daddy. His daddy not a Floyd Mayweather Sr. His daddy is going through a midlife crisis, and he think his son is better than Floyd Mayweather. He had the nerve. He had the nerve to say, why they got a picture of Floyd Mayweather still on the side of the MGM Grand? Why? Maybe because he brought them $7 billion in, and they gave him a suite just for the hell of it. Maybe that's why they got a picture of him. He bought that bitch for them. Have you done that? How many pay-per-views have you been in, Shawn? Did you lose to Keith Thurman? Did you get your knees buckled? Did you get knocked down by Adrian? Put your hands in your pocket, Broner? Huh? I'm losing something. I know Junior was going to jump in here. I just knew he was. When he saw that caption of how Shawn Porter thinks he's number 2 welterweight. He's delusional. He is. Now, if we want to get serious, if we want to tell it like it is, if we want to be honest, let's say it. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence are the top 2 welterweights right now. Now, if you want to talk about historic, we'll say Manny Pacquiao is one of the top welterweights because he have done a lot for the sport of boxing. I'm not so delusional like Shawn Porter. I will give credit where credit's due. And Bernard Hopkins right. The rate he's going, because he seemed like he need money real bad, he might just break his record as the oldest fighter. But I'm not delusional. I get it, Junior. All right, all right. We get it. We get it. We all know. You ride with Ohio. We get that. All right. But we have to think like boxing fans. We have to think about the boxing fundamentals. We got to think about what he's good at. We got to think about what kind of jab he got, what kind of inside game he got. We got to think about his foot movement. Like I said earlier, it's a difference in foot movement and running. Because I seen him run like this. And his daddy said, what was that? I just was trying to get my lick back. Your lick back? You trying to get your lick back? That's a good way to get knocked the fuck out. He actually chasing somebody down. Now, I would say that, hey, KQKC is biased. KQKC is biased against Shawn Porter. I would say that. But I'm not the only one. Maybe half of the boxing community knows what Shawn Porter is good at. And that's what? Going straight at you. Try to smother your punches. In the meantime, he's smothering his. That's not fundamentals. He don't have any. I'm sorry. He doesn't have any. This is his first pay-per-view. How you the top welterweight and you beg to have pay-per-view. And Errol Spence said, wait a minute. You're not pay-per-view worthy. You're not. Yes, everybody wants to see Errol Spence. Yes, he's carrying that card. And also, let me tell you who else on the card. Just food for thought. That's all. They got Anthony Darrell. And he's fighting the same guy that sparred with Shawn Porter, Benavidez. Anthony Darrell and David Benavidez, they about 12 years difference. Now, this is the kicker. Why would you spar with him unless you just want to do it for fun? Because he's not a southpaw like Errol. He's taller and thinner than Errol. So, what is the... What? I don't get this. Did they bring in Barry Hunter again for help? Did they bring in Shane Mosley for help? How many people did Derrick James bring in for help? None. See, it's a difference in a new wave trainer that knows all the new nuances. It's a difference. And like John Davis said, all that, working in midst, this, all that. It looked good, but it's no substance. It looked good, but no substance. Like Paulie Malignaggi said, Shawn Porter don't care how he look, as long as he try to get to his man. Yeah, well, okay, call him that's a dog. No, call him that's a fool. Because he going to run into something, and he going to wish he didn't run into it. You see? They found out that if you integrate football with boxing, now this is me talking. Now, they didn't say that, so let's don't get it twisted. But this is me. If you integrate football with boxing, then you won't let them breathe. Rush them. Hut one, hut two. Even Adrian Broner was making fun of him. And he from Ohio. Junior. I feel say I saw Porter working that bag with his head. Now, Earl Spence, I look at him as honest guy, quiet, chilled out. Don't think he's better than anybody else. Don't wear no monogram suits. Ain't got all that gold on and all that. He just a down home country boy. That's all. And he mean business when he get in the ring. So when he says that Shawn Porter's a dirty fighter, I believe him. I believe him. Because when you using your elbows and head, well, we see the cuts, the scar tissue that's gone on Shawn Porter's face. We seen the stitch marks. One blow from Errol Spence will open that cut up. And what I mean by cut up, it's no scar tissue there. There's nothing to protect that. Just like a scab on a sore. A scab is there to protect that sore so it won't get infected or whatever else. But now, Shawn Porter doesn't have any scar tissue left. Just like Lomachenko. He ain't got shit left in his body. Because he wore himself out. Fighting 400 amateur fights in a small career over there. Then come over here and fight another career. You see? But don't you ever, as long as you breathing, Mr. Shawn Porter, say that you are one of the top 2 welterweights. No. You are the top 2 welterweights. You and Errol. You are delusional. Yes, it's all right to be confident. But it's another thing in being fucking stupid. All right? You are what you are. And whatever you are, you make the best of what you are. Now, if you're a journeyman, be the best journeyman you can be. Huh? If you that unsure of yourself that you gotta hype yourself up to say you one of the top welterweights, you are delusional. Now, I don't care too much for Terrence Crawford. I like him in the ring, but outside the ring, he has a bad attitude. Very bad attitude. And I don't want to hear none of that. My mom didn't say I didn't love me. She didn't say she loved me. I mean, she said it right on national TV, so I ain't making it up. She said, I just can't tell my kids I love them. Okay, then. Then stop putting your hands out when every time Terrence get a check. How about that? How about that? But that's not no reason for Terrence Crawford to be an asshole. People have been through worse and turned out better. Trust me. But I have to give him that 1 and 2 spot. Now, some people say 1 because he unified 140 division. But if you look at it, Errol Spence could have beat any one of those fighters if they would have fought him. But you know how it was. He was the boogeyman of the 147 division. And Terrence Crawford don't like that. He still don't like that. That's why he said, if Errol lose, I still want to fight him. Why would you want to fight him? He just lost. Because you are jealous of him. He's making money while you back in the back washing dishes. He's making money while Pamper Bob threw you to the shelf and to the wolves and praising Lomachenko. Huh? Uh-huh. Somebody talk to me. Huh? You know? Now, if I'm wrong, Come on, talk to me now. Don't get quiet on the brother. Let me hear what you got to say. What's y'all opinion? Y'all talk to KQKC today. Crawford's going to run into a bear outside the ring and get this ass whooped. Yeah, you know. But always remember, my father told me, you think you're bad. You want to be bad. But there's always somebody out there that's a little bit better than you. And that's true. Now, let's get to the fight. All right? Now that I got that out my system, and I hope Shawn Porter got that out his system, because every reporter going to ask his dumb ass, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? How are you, number one or number two? Did you forget about Crawford, Pacquiao? I mean, what is it? You lost? You lost to Keith Thurman? So tell me, what is it? How are you number two? What have you done for us lately? Oh, you guys. And he said he boxed in that fight. No, he didn't look good at all. Doing this. That's not boxing. I tell you what, Shawn. Go back home to Ohio. Put in or go back and go to YouTube and look at Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence fight. He will show you how to box. That's boxing. Yeah, Errol my guy. But my favorite fight is the Charlos. And yes, they are great boxers too. They got a jab out this world, yes. But right now, it's Errol and Shawn that's going to be fighting next week. This week is Peter Quillen and Anguilla, the hard-hitting Anguilla. Peter Quillen, Kid Chocolate. Does he have anything left? Huh? Do we? I'll get to that in a minute. But let's talk about the fight. Of course, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it all the way up to that Saturday evening. God damn it. I know I am. Because Errol needs that belt. And he needs Pacquiao belt. And he definitely needs Terrence Crawford belt. Now, Terrence Crawford called out Errol at that Otto Wally Fury fight. For the simple fact, he needs money. Now, remember how he said Errol Spence needs him. He changed his mind very quickly, haven't he? Because Green Machine is not going to give him a payday like he think. Huh? Jay Cooley, you right. A retirement check. Now, I wonder how things would have turned out if Porter beat Brook and Spence had to go through Porter for the IBF belt. Well, we will see Saturday, won't we? We will see Saturday. Only thing about it is different belts. That's all. And now he need to get through Porter to unify. And Porter holds the WBC belt. And not the IBF this time. Same thing. Just different belt. That's all. Just a different belt. So, we will see. Both men still kind of in their prime. Both men are champions. But it is what it is, people. I'm sorry. Travel boss. In that super chat. Appreciate you. Trevor Boss. Okay, let me crank this up. I didn't know it was low like this. Sorry, fellas. All right. Okay, sorry. But anyway, them pipes getting better. Yeah, Timo, it is, my brother. Yes, sir. They getting better. I told her. What Lala did? She ain't in here, huh? Uh-huh. See, she only come when I'm a little hoarse and stuff, from the cigarettes and shit. But all right, I'm getting better. OG, the Southern Gospel singer. That's right. Yes, right. I told you I'm gonna be ready come Christmas. All right. I got 2 more months to work on this. All right. But trust me, the singing OG gonna be blowing it. Shit. Everybody gonna be over here just to hear me sing and shit. I'm saying you gotta send a super chat first. And I seen PayPal's too. Shit. That's right. But anyway, um, I don't want to get thrown off here, but the fight is still the same. Just different belt. And don't worry about it. It's gonna be a good fight. You know. Now I might talk smack about Shawn Porter. Turn your mic back down, cause you talking that bullshit, OG. Junior the Truth, man. I'm telling you, don't let me drive over there to Ohio, man. You know you ain't nothing but 2.5 hours away. Don't let me go through 78 in Wisconsin, pick him up, and go over there to Ohio, right next door. Don't let me do it, Junior. Don't let me do it. I will do it in a minute. Shit. That's my boy Junior, though. But listen, don't get it twisted. This will be a good fight. Like I told you all, Ruby Red, the Oklahoma City bombing, the September 11th bombing, the September the 28th bout between Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Showtime Porter. Those dates you won't forget. Trust me, those dates will be carved in stone in your head. Now, will the headline say Earl outpoints Shawn Porter? Or will Shawn Porter outpoint the so-called the next Floyd Mayweather? What would that paper read? What would Fight Hype say? What would Second Out say? What would Radio Rahim say? Hey, what would Fred say? Barbershop Conversations. What would Blue Blood Sports say? And what would Eddie Hearn say? Huh? Because that's going to be a fight. That's going to be a fight that we're going to not forget. Because the ultimate goal is this: unification. Unifications. Both fighters said they want Pacquiao next. Both fighters are geared up for whatever each one bringing to the table. Now, don't think that Errol Spence, with all his success, all his punching power, all his different ways of fighting, don't think he can go in there and just knock Porter out. That ain't going to happen. For the simple fact, Porter has a chin. He has a concrete chin. You got to have some hell of a power to knock him out. Oh, I know. Adrian Broner knocked him down in the 12th round. That was a flash knockdown. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't dazed. He didn't lay there for a minute. He hopped right back up, all right. Because he wasn't expecting it. Because the round was just about over. The fight was just about over. So we can't go by that. Yes, Thurman wobbled that ass, though. See, Thurman put all his power into that punch. See, Earl can fight on the inside and out. Shawn can too. Inside, but not out. He's not a good boxer. He's a good fighter, but not a good boxer. See, he used his jab as a rangefinder. That's all. He don't use it as to hurt anybody. Deontay Wilder used his jab to make your ass bleed. You see? Errol would go down to that stomach, to them ribs, and make your ass propose. See? So, trust me, this is a fight that you're not going to forget. Now, will Ohio be proud of Shawn? Or will they be disappointed? I don't know, Junior. You tell me. He's a good boxer and a great fighter. Okay. We all have opinion, Junior. We all have one. But we have to be realistic. I am. I'm sorry, I am. Because, I don't know about a white towel being thrown. Now, I don't think he's going to take that type of beating because Shawn Porter got too much pride. Going through a midlife crisis, K. Diddy, he has too much pride to throw in a white towel. He'd rather let his son take a beating than throw in a white towel. Because anytime you say, I could put my son on the shelf for 2 years or more if I wanted to, why would you even make a comment like that? And he taking care of your ass. Huh? Oh, yeah, I know Ohio. Yeah, Ohio is right on outside of Rockford. I was born in Rockford and left that bitch when I was 2 years old. I know, Junior, I know. You should be ashamed, bro. I know. Damn, Junior, you make me laugh so much, man. That's why you my dog. But I told you, Sugar Fantastic in that suit. Chad. Appreciate you, Sugar Fantastic. That's my guy. I appreciate you, brother. But Junior, I hear you, man. I hear you, man. I'm not disputing that. But I told you, Joshua Greer is from here. Adrian Granados is from here. But it's not that I'm against the fighters. I'm for boxing. And I have to be honest. I applied for a referee position. And I can't take a position like that if I was a referee, right? I mean, by the time I ever get to that part or that point, everybody be gone. It'd be some new blood in there. But, I understand where you're coming from, Shawn. You're supposed to ride or die no matter what. You go down with the ship. But hell, not this G. No. OG sound like you went to choir practice last Saturday. Y'all quickly up. You're not loyal to that Chicago soul, man. Yeah, I'm loyal. Oh, yeah, I'm loyal, man. Anybody tell you, man, I'm Chi-Town all the way, brother. You know that. Oh, I've been through my scuff and scuffles before the shot, man. Trust me. You say I'm a Waukegan nigga. Oh, hell no. Not Waukegan. Not where little Gary Coleman from. Shit. Little Gary Coleman from Waukegan. Shit. Man, that's cold, Junior. Man, that is so cold, man. Man. Alec Cott, what you say? Chirac, salute, OG. Yes, sir. You from Schaumburg, big bro. Oh, no. No way. They wouldn't even want me in Schaumburg. And that's the truth. That's the north suburbs of Schaumburg. And it's predominantly headquarters of a lot of big corporations. And majority of your well-to-do people live out there. You know, Michael Jordan's not too far from that. Well, he used to be when he used to live out there. But no, they don't want me there. Trust me. Drink more water. I can see KQKC boxing as a ref, smiling like Richard Steele. Oh hell, man, I'll be out there, man. I'll be like, look, I ain't gonna tell you again. Now I'm gonna be like Robert Byrd, man. You better show me something, or your ass is out. For real. Show me something. Show me something. But them bitches ain't called me yet. So I know they already told me I have to start off with the younger kid, which is fine, you know. Oh, gee, did you get your ref license? Yes, I did. But ain't nobody called me. I understand this, right? I know I'm not going straight up to the pros. I know that. Okay? But the thing is, I want to at least start off, with the younger guys, the Golden Gloves and everything, And matter of fact, what this nigga KQKC would be in there harassing the ring girl. Don't you run from me, girl. When you say don't run from me, girl. Nah, I'll be like, hey, look here. Just call me. That's all right. Yeah. Now you do what you want with that. All right. I hope to hear from you. Shit. I'm in room 201. Junior, you crazy as hell. Yeah, he is. For real. But let's see how he feels September the 28th. All right. Now, I will give Errol Spence this credit. We all know he has been a laid, chilled out dude. When he won the IBF, even Paulie said, most guys be rolling around on the campus. He smiled, and that was it. He just chilled out. That's all. He's just a chilled out dude. But now, Act reaches 45 in that suit. Chat. Jamel Allen in that suit. But chat. He just want to show my appreciation for you, OG. Hey, I appreciate it, Jamel Allen. I appreciate it. I appreciate you too, Ad. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. But like I was saying, I really see Errol is really sure of himself. He spoke more in this promotion tour than he ever spoke. And I'm talking about he spoke with mean intentions. He wants to knock Porter out. That's what he wants to do. Yes, no, we can't. That's right. When you find a guy, just sit back, quiet, don't say too much. Ask him a question, either yes or no. That's it. Nothing to, he don't get it all into, all that stuff. Those are the ones you got to watch for. Them quiet motherfuckers will fuck you up. Now, I'm not saying Shawn Porter's a loudmouth or nothing, but when you sit there in 95-degree weather, wearing a monogram suit and a tie, then your daddy get on stage wearing a gangsterette hat, you know, and going through a midlife crisis. You know, it's a problem. It's a big problem. Earl is not playing this fight. And I'm not being funny. I'm serious. This is gonna be a fight to remember. And I'm telling you right now, Shawn Porter will never feel power like he's gonna feel on the 28th. And I reiterate this one more time. I have done it a couple live streams ago. When you put too much information in a fighter's head, because he's supposed to cover all bases, whatever Earl decides to do, brawl, box, this, that, this, and that, he got all this rolling around in his head. That confuses a fighter. That can get a fighter hurt. But in Shawn's case, Shawn gonna go back and do what he does best. And that's what? Use his head and elbows. And you know what? He's playing right into Errol's hands. Because that's what Errol will be waiting for. I guarantee you that. Errol might just frustrate him to have him to do that. Just like he did Mikey. He was all on his head. Referee said, "Okay, cut that shit out." He said, "Okay." You know. So just, anybody else volume low, or is it just mine? Anybody else volume low? Anybody volume low? Frustrate the shit out of them. Yeah. Frustrate them. Yeah, frustrate them. No, I turned it up. It's not low. Oh, okay. Maybe yours on Novocaine, because mine's is up, and my microphone is up high too. I don't want to blow it, so I got it all the way just about up as far as it go, basically. And I got my finger here to make sure I don't, go down on it. So all is good on my end. Okay, all right. Just want to make sure everybody here. I'll probably pick up another microphone next week, just in case, But let me put it closer to my mouth. Maybe that'll help. Okay. How this sound for you, Novocaine? All right. I want you all to hear, what I'm talking about. Now I'm gonna move on from Shawn Porter. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, these one of these microphones where you have to talk straight in it. I'm gonna get the one that had the surround sound. They call it snowball. That's the name of it, because it's round like a snowball. I just done seen Porter getting knocked out. I see a unanimous decision, but yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Sir Flame. I can't say that Porter would get knocked out because he has a chin. He has a great chin, But that doesn't mean you can get outboxed. That doesn't mean that the points would keep on. Because, look, when Errol fought Mikey Garcia, he went to where? The body. Round one. I mean, he was short. That's how, if you're a boxer and hit somebody, you'll know. You keep going at it. You get a little bit closer the next round. Oh, Eric Reese's in here. You get a little closer the next round. Then you all are pretty much where y'all want to be. Y'all comfortable. Can you imagine two guys just inches apart, getting ready to throw down? Don't know what each other bringing to the table. All they know is that they trying to whoop your ass and you trying to whoop theirs. You see? And same with Kell Brook fight. They was right there, right in front of each other. But you never stand directly on that line. You like crooked, like you never stand in front of a fighter. Cause you're gonna get rocked every day. Deontay Wilder had to learn that the hard way. Yes, that's my guy. I'm not going against him. But he learned. He used to go straight back. Straight back. You never go straight back because you getting counted all day on top of your head. And that was happening. To Mark Brillen say, look, you keep going back. Go side to side. And he learned how to do that now. He's gotten better. Now, would that make me feel better? Now I'm flipping over to Deontay now. Now, would that make me feel better with that Ortiz fight? No, it doesn't. I know I said this before, but think about the first fight, people. Please do. Now, Deontay Wilder can go in there because he gotten better since the last fight and knock his ass out. Or punish him. Or Ortiz can say, look, I lost a great deal with the zone because of my stupidity. But this fight, I don't have nothing to lose. I don't have no money. I don't have no belt. I don't even have no respect. So, this is probably the last opportunity I'm going to get. So, I'm going to make the damn best of it. That's right. The Boxing Creed 215. I wouldn't say Peterson style because they are way different. Porter is mixed with pit bull and no quilt in Porter. No quit in Porter. True. Now, Lamont Peterson, good fighter. Good technical fighter. Now, the difference in him and Shawn Porter is this. Shawn Porter don't have no boxing ability. Now, Peterson does. But Shawn Porter had that dog in him. Peterson don't. See? You see what I'm saying? And Peterson's not a good inside fighter. Not like Shawn Porter is. But when Shawn Porter get heavy against the ropes, it's like he's smothering you and himself. You see? Now, see, okay, Willie. You say Shawn Porter can box. Now, I never seen him box. Now, if you call that against you guys, that's not boxing. That's not boxing. Like I said before, go look at Errol, Spence, and Mikey Garcia fight. That's boxing. That's boxing. That is what we call the sweet science. Now, he's good at bull rushing. He is good at running you down. Because I seen him literally run in the ring. Literally run in the ring. Then when the bell runs, then like, what you doing? I just want to get my lick back. Your lick back? Yeah, his lick back. He actually was running in the ring. And some people like that shit. But half of the boxing community, half of the commentaries, they would say this, and I said it earlier, just like they did Victor Ortiz. Oh, round one, so far, no bull rushing. Round two, oh yeah, oh, no bull rushing. You know, same with Shawn Porter. Oh, Shawn. Okay, Shawn's coming out. He's coming out slow. He haven't put the pressure on. Okay, there he go now. He chasing him down. He chasing him down. Now there you go. He got him against the. That's how. You know. That's that's Shawn Porter. And no, probably is not my favorite commentary, but he did say, you know, oh Porter, he laughing too. Porter, he don't care how you look. He just want to get the job done. And you say I'm the number one or two top welterweight? Ha, ha, ha. Yes, I got rewarded that victory. You know. But see, what happened was you guys, knowing his ass was behind, he gonna get into playing games with Shawn Porter. Besides trying to get his ass out of there or pile up the points. He's sitting there playing with Shawn Porter too. That what made him lose that fight. I really believe. I really believe. You can't do that. All that playing and shit. That ain't that's not feasible. You know. Now I'm just gonna touch on this just a little bit because it's not really a silent fight, but it's a fight. I learned my lesson a long time ago when I said that this fight, it was another fight, but I said this is gonna be boring. I ain't gonna watch it. Come to find out, it was one of the best fights of the year. And ever since then, I said I'm not gonna miss a fight again, a pro fight again, because I might miss something again. So, what I'm talking about is Peter Quillen, Kid Chocolate. He's going to be fighting Angulo. We remember Angulo, hard hitting. Then Laura hit him with a straight left and put a hematoma on his head. I mean, it just came out like bam, like he had two heads, and it was in pain. Now, I wasn't there, but they said they had to bust that open, cut it open with a scalpel because it formed a blood clot, and you don't want that on your head or brain. And they had to cut it open, put him under surgery, and cut that bitch open, and blood just squirted everywhere. So, yeah, on cable I be watching that shit. You know, removing cysts, removing hernias, and stuff like that. I be looking at that shit. Tapeworms, you know. Tapeworm pulling them out long and shit. Other countries. That's why I say, motherfuckers, stay out of them other countries. Shit, they got shit in the waters and stuff that make you sick, and you bring that shit over here. You know, shit, I'm doing just fine right here. But it is what it is. What's going on, KP from KC? You got it, brother. All right, but you know that's what it is. So I'm not gonna talk too much about that fight because there's not a lot of excitement in it. Kid Chocolate's trying to climb up that ladder again, and I don't think he had the punching power like he had before. And he does run out of steam real fast. He doesn't have a lot to offer at this age now. Now I will say this. Now, don't worry, I'm gonna get back to Crawford. I'm gonna get to Crawford in a minute. Now, Ben Davison. Now, I knew that they team Fury would come up with an excuse. I just knew it. But I didn't think it was going to be this one. But I knew they was going to come up with something. But Ben Davis and his trainer said, well, he overtrained. That's why he didn't look so good in that fight. No, he did not overtrain. No, he is a pussy. No, he did not overtrain. He just got whooped by a cherry picker. That's all. No, he did not overtrain. He acted like a little baby with a cut over his eye by holding his head down and scared to get hit. What 7-foot man, close to 300 pounds, scared to fight anybody, and crumble up like a schoolgirl getting whooped by some other cheerleaders? Huh? Who? Who does that? And you're not going to tell me he's overtrained. He's been in this game or sport long enough to know what to do, how to do it. So you can miss me with that bullshit, Ben Davis. Your ass should be gone anyway. All y'all should be gone if it was left up to John Fury. Now, of course, we know that the Wilder fight will be moved back because even though Tyson Fury think he can get ready in 3 months, it's a lie, because a fight of that magnitude, a fight for a piece of the heavyweight championship, you are not going to just take 3 months. Because remember, the suspension was very, very clear. He cannot, and I repeat, he cannot go into a boxing gym and work out. He cannot even go to a boxing event. They don't want him near nothing that deals with boxing. Now, if you want to go home and do some fucking sit-ups in your bedroom, go ahead. Go right ahead. But they don't want him to have no contacts. They don't want him to have no type of training. They don't want something about them stitches, because that's a bad cut. That was a bad cut. If you rewind that fight and watch it, you will see a big clunk of Vaseline just drop off his eye and fall on the floor. They had a whole jar and put it on there. He said he couldn't see, probably because too much Vaseline. Vaseline do not cure everything, okay? You don't put Inswell on a cut. They should get fired for that. They probably made it worse than what it was. He got 50 stitches. And now he's a baby. And like I say, and I'm going to say it again, think about Deontay Wilder. What if he traded places with Otto Wallen? Deontay Wilder, first of all, he would target that eye, and he would have been losing that left hand. But I don't think he would have got that far. I think they would have threw in the towel if that was Wilder, because they know his punching power. They know it. And kudos to Mr. Wallen again. Now, he didn't fall. Of course, the fix was in. So, Tyson Fury won. But he put on a show. He didn't come there to lie down. He showed the world that Bob Air, Pamper Bob, made the wrong cherry pick. See? Anybody, Ron Finkley, what it do, brother? I didn't even see you sneaking in here. I was sneaking in here and shit. Without saying nothing. Man, what's wrong with you? You supposed to say something and shit coming in here and shit. And who let you in? Shit. Just fucking with you, Ron. Ron said, anybody seen Tyson Fury do interviews after the fight yet? No. No. Now, I think I might have seen one with his eyes, but I think that was an old interview. But no, we haven't. We ain't like Big Baby Miller. We ain't seen him do no interviews to now, because he want his license back. And he been kissing ass ever since. You know? So that's why he came out of the dark. Look at Brazil. He just came out of the, I don't know what he's in, a crazy house, crack house, or his house. I don't know. But one thing I do know is he's back. He's back with his head down. He has a little bit of humbling about himself. I guarantee you, he won't mention the word Urban Dictionary no more. I guarantee you he won't mention that. See, when you get fucked up after you talked all that shit, because see, everybody know where I'm from. And we had guys like that all the time. Everybody want to prove how tough they are to the next guy. But the one that talk all the shit, crack all the jokes, was good at cracking jokes too and everything, got his ass whooped by a dude that was quiet like Errol. And the next day, that dude was like the talk of the school. He was everybody's hero. You know? Sometimes you better be careful who you clown. You better be careful who you talk shit to. Because sometimes that bothers people. That gets to people. They might not say it out loud. They might not try to show it. But that gets to people. And that make people want to whoop your ass as soon as they get a chance. Now, today's society, on the west side of Chicago and south side, you talk that shit, you embarrass a person, they will get you before you get them. They will put two in your head or in your back. So it's best that you shut the fuck up. It's best that you mind your own damn business. Now, sure, I ain't no punk. I ain't no punk. Okay, you don't have to be a punk. But it's better than there he go than there he lay. Huh? Shit. Yeah. Shit, imagine going back to your wife after getting whooped by a scrub. I know. MG2, I know that. That is something. And his son was there, I think. Daddy, did you whoop him good, Daddy? Did you whoop him good? No, son. He knocked me out the first round. What? Then all his little friends get on the bus and shit. Yo, Daddy got knocked the fuck out. Yo, Daddy got fucked up. Yo, Daddy was talking smack. And my daddy was cracking up. My mama was cracking up. I mean, that's hard on a kid. It is. So sometimes, in the future, Dominic, don't do that. Don't do that in front of your kids. Because your kids kids are impressionable. Now, he's probably thinking his daddy ain't shit. He'd run home and get his mama before he get his daddy. Somebody stole my bike, mama. Well, go tell your daddy. For what? No, go ahead. Go ahead and tell your daddy. For what? Cause he gonna go get. No, he ain't. No, no, I'm not. No, never mind. They can have the bike then. You know. See, kids are impressionable. So he should have kept his mouth closed. Now look at him. Look at him now. Kell Brook can stand at 154 because his trainer doesn't believe he can beat Crawford. They are saving him for the future mirror fight at a catchweight. Okay, now Eddie Hearn is trying to get him on the Saudi Arabia card. So, I don't know. I don't know, but I didn't get a chance to finish telling you that on the undercards for Spence. Now, Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, this is how you put a card together. Okay? You don't have 15 fights. You don't have 10 fights in one card. People get tired. People be ready to go. People are not as exciting. Okay? Now listen up. And listen up good if you're listening. Pamper Bob. You probably is. And I know Oscar is listening. Trust me. I know he's listening. Anthony Durrell is going to fight David Benavidez. Mario Barrios. He's going to be fighting someone named Batur Arnadoz. Fucked up that name. Then the Riverside Rocky is going to be fighting Jose Lopez. He's going to be fighting John Molina. And that's the card. And of course, the main event is Shawn Porter and Errol Spence. That's how you put a fight together. Yep, AMJ too. You're right. Wilder ruined Christmas for Fury. Dumbass. Yeah. So, sometimes, you got to be quiet. Because, see, you don't know. You don't know what the other guy has. That's why I said, and I still think it, and I feel better once the fight is over with, with Wilder. And I just like Wilder. He's not my favorite. The Charlos are, but he's my favorite. One of my favorite, top favorites. Travel Boss. In that suit. Chat. He said, Brazil, everybody keeps talking about Wilder's power. I got power. I heard that, Travel Boss. Yep. That's what he said. He's got power. Okay. When he got hit with that straight right and he started retreating, he almost turned his back. Because once you turn your back, the fight is over with. That means you gave up. But when he was swinging in that corner, he wasn't swinging with precision. He wasn't swinging with authority. He just was like, get off of me punches. And he hit Wilder behind the head. And that what made Wilder step back and say, come on, man. This and that. So, then, Wilder still was teeing off on his ass. Then we know the rest is history. Referee broke it up. Then you never, ever walk to a man with your hands halfway down, and he's a knockout artist. Just like Ortiz, I was pissed off at him. Because when the referee says, okay, time in, protect yourself at all times. Because we all know Floyd is a sneaky motherfucker. He should have known that. And Floyd, You ain't gonna time in, but you're gonna go there and shake his hand. Okay, now shake this bitch. And knocked him out. Brazil versus Fury. Who who the family got if they fight? That fight ever happen? you know, that's a good question. Both are pitiful, but you know, I would have to go with Fury because Fury is taller and he's a little bit more brazen than the man with the curly afro, Brazil. The one that thinks he's uppity. Why they call him a uppity nigga? That's what he is. You know. So, urban dictionary. Boy, I wish I was there. I would say, hey, Wilder, throw this on here for me. Well, I would have threw it all the way from the fifth row. I would have threw that motherfucker, put a rock on it, and throw it so it can travel. Man, everybody be like, what's that? Somebody threw an urban dictionary in there. That was me. Shit. For real. But it is what it is. But don't get discouraged about boxing. Because I did a little checking. And yes, people make mistakes. Like Benavidez. A lot of people didn't know. He was on cocaine. Because he's in a part of the Clean Boxing Act. So that means that you agree to get tested at any time. And he was on cocaine. Then I went and I looked and looked. But the majority of boxers are clean. Are clean. It was say cokehead versus a big titty bitch. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. And nobody ain't gonna tell me that Fury is off that shit. He might not was getting high that night. No, I take that back. He probably was because he was too much feeling himself. He was feeling good. He was in there dancing. The motherfucker is crazy. All right? He is. And you ain't going to sit there and blame that on mental illness when you have guys, children, families that's dealing with that every day for real. Your mama did crack and a baby was born addictive. Then they get through their withdrawals of babies. Then they have issues the rest of their life. Some are born with just a little breath of air. Ray Carew, we all remember him, the football player for the Carolina Panthers. How he had his girlfriend, Jamaica, shot while she was pregnant because he didn't want the baby. Now, the baby survived, but she died. Now, Ray Carew is out of jail now. The son that he don't have no contact with looks just like him, but he's mentally challenged, all because of a bullet. Ray Carew was a piece of shit. That girl, Jamaica Adams, she was a pretty young girl. And that son of his and the mother-in-law took him in. She stayed with him through all the learning how to walk, learning how to talk a little bit. He's 21 but have a brain of a 7-year-old. You see, you don't play with mental illness. That shit is real. Now, Tyson Fury mental illness came from drug use. He had a choice. See, Jamaica Adams' son didn't have a choice. She was 9 months pregnant. The doctor had a choice. Let the baby die or save her. he saved the baby and tried to save her. But it didn't work out that way. That's real talk. And I'm not that hyped up today. I understand, but I'm talking to you on some real shit, you know. And I don't like it. I don't like when guys fake like they sick or some shit like that just to get disability and all that other bullshit. You know, I don't like that. You know, I worked all my years. You can work too, motherfucker. Everybody want to find a motherfucking easy way out. It's bad enough the Muslims taking advantage of us, selling cigarettes two for $1, and we going there and getting it. Shit. But we can't own shit. Because soon we buy something, we got to sell drugs in the back. Then they shut our asses down. And that's real talk. But boxing, that's real. All the way through January, we going to have some good fights. Even Saudi Arabia. That fight is going on. And you know what? That fight is going to be a fight to remember. But we got to keep those belts over here. Because if they don't keep these belts over here, Deontay Wilder will never unify. Because it's called keep away. But now, I thought about it. Tyson Fury, he don't need no step aside money. See, he's on suspension. What can you do? You can't stop Wilder from fighting for the unification. You on suspension, dummy. You can't stop it. See? God don't like ugly. See? He was talking about taking Wilder to court if he's trying to unify and forget about their fight. He didn't want to take no step aside money. But now, Deontay Wilder, first of all, he don't have to spend his money. And number two, he don't have no worries. See, Tyson Fury would have ended up like Bermain Severn. He was a thorn in Wilder's ass. He didn't want no. He didn't want no step aside money. He was trying to unify with Anthony Joshua at the time. But now, he found out they were full of shit. But you know what he said? He said, you know what? Go ahead. Make the fight for Severn. Go ahead. Because I am so tired of his ass. I'm going to get this over with pretty fast. And that's what happened. OJ, if AJ get those belts back, he would never fight Wilder. That's what I said. He would keep those belts away from the USA. I know. That's exactly. That's what I said, Mike Hennigan. We'll never see them belts again. Deontay Wilder would never unify. He might well kiss that shit goodbye. Because, remember, he got a good 2 years left. Maybe 3. I don't know. But he don't want to fight past 40. He don't want to be one of those fighters at 40 and trying to lose. He don't want to be that way. And I don't blame him. Let's unify now. But see, AJ, he's not thirsty. He's not hungry enough. That was his downfall. And that's going to continue on being his downfall. It's been a bad year for all these haters. Wilder has sit back and watched all these dumb dudes embarrass themselves. You right, Ron. Yeah, that's one thing Ron is right about. All these dumbasses. All these haters. Oh, remember Big Baby Miller? Beyonce? Okay? When you was shooting that shit and got caught, was you calling on Beyonce then? No, you wasn't. And one thing I can say, Deontay Wilder, he never kicked neither one of them down when it was down. He didn't shine. He didn't smile for glory. He didn't kick them where it hurts. He said a few things, but that was it. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing to say, hey, see, that what you get, motherfucker. Now, me, I'm different. See, I'm different. I would say, see what you get, you lying motherfucker. See what you get for fucking with me. See, I got a God. I got a God that watches over me, yeah. Now, what you got? Look at you. Look at you. Shooting yourself up in your ass and got caught. Dummy. Dummy. See, but Wilder didn't do that. Now, I don't know Wilder, but one of my subscribers grew up with Wilder's brother and said that whole family is good people. You know, and when you have good people that don't kick people when they down, that means not only they good people, they got good hearted. They got good hearts. And that's the way to be. You know? That's the way to be. If I had a problem with Ron Finkley, and I had a big problem with Ron, I'm not going to sit there and talk about him behind his back. We're going to talk it out like men. Like men. Because we are part of the LDBC. And men do what men do. We don't do what women do. We don't go behind each other back and talk about this and that. No, that's not us. We're going to talk about it. And I admit if I was wrong. He probably admit if he was wrong. That's what we do. 78 Sports. In that suit. In that suit. Chat. 78 Sports. My general say, damn right, bro. That's right, G. You know how we do it? We talk about it like men. Because we men. And Deontay Wilder, he's a man too. And he didn't kick neither one of them down when they fell. And like I said, if it was me, I would have been shining glory like a motherfucker. Look at you now, bitch. Huh? Where did you shoot it at? In your ass or your ear, your arm, where? You know, I'd be, man, I'd be on it. But that's me, you see. But when it comes down to it, like I said, if I had a problem with Ron Finkley, you know, it's me and Ron problem, not everybody else's. We get together, talk about it. Hey, maybe I was wrong. You know what, Ron? You know what? You got a point. You know, maybe I could have handled that better. You know, maybe we could have talked it out instead of hollering it out or something like that. You know, give him some doubt. Man, we cool. Yeah, we cool. You know, anything else come up? You know, hey, just holler. Matter of fact, here's my number. Here's your number. You know, I mean, that's how you do it. You know, that's real talk. You know, shoes. But it takes strong men. It takes grown men to do things like that. See, it's all about being grown. It's all about growing up. You know, you haven't grown up yet when you have people sitting there going behind your back and saying this and saying that. You still a little kid. And believe it or not, the same motherfucker you run into, you're probably talking about your ass too. That's real talk. But don't get discouraged because starting this Saturday, then next Saturday, then after that, I mean, we got some good fights coming up. And Clarissa Shields, she in the mix too. She be fighting in her hometown. She's back. She's looking beautiful. She have her mouth fixed, everything. She looks nice. Yes, sir. So it's on. It is on. Deontay Wilder, you won't have to worry about Tyson Fury trying to take him to court and trying to stop him from unifying because his ass suspended. And with that fight and they fight, they're going to push it back, of course. And you know what Tyson Fury going to say? I don't want to do this because I can fight Deontay Wilder with just 1 month of working out. Quit lying. Quit lying. You know. That's why I said, you know, he's playing just like a dope fiend. There's nothing wrong with him mentally. He gave that speech in front of a crowd of supporters of mental illness. His mental illness came from drug use. From drug use. He wasn't born that way. He wasn't in a car accident and had to have 3 plates put in his head. He didn't have to learn how to walk all over again. It's called drug addict. You can walk, but you go through what we call withdrawals. Don't get that confused with people that was born a lack of oxygen to their brain. And that what makes cerebral palsy. See, if your brain is lack of air for just a minute, you're going to end up with cerebral palsy or something. The brain must breathe. You get caught underwater too long, you might come back up with brain damage. Now, Mike Henderson said, Pamper Bob, not Diaper Bob, Pamper Bob. But Diaper Bob, he'll do. He'll do. Either way it go, he got a damn diaper on. And Lion and Hearn are doing their best to try to freeze out water. Yes, they're working on that right now. Right now. Bob Arum said, not Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn said that if AJ wins, they're not worried about Deontay Wilder. We're not even looking his way. They looking Pulev's way. See? They starting already. But that's okay. Al Heyman will straighten that shit out real fast. He'll have a little talk with the WBC and everybody except the WBO. Because we all know the WBO is paid is paid and bought for. We all know that. And I'm not going to sit here in front and lie to you all. Just like I hopped on earlier. Just to tell you about the news that I was talking about earlier. You know, I'm not gonna no, I mean yesterday. Um, I'm not gonna sit up here and let you all be the last to know something. You know, Fury acting like a spoiled child taking drugs for attention. Yeah, yeah, you know, and trust me, he probably had a pretty good uh, uh, life. Now he probably was the tallest man in the class, and they probably made fun of him. But hey, now I don't know where he's from, but over here they'll make you a basketball star. That's right. They will make you a basketball star. Kevin Garnett, I told y'all that story. He was 6'10", almost 7 feet tall in his senior year, still growing. But he was dumb as hell. He couldn't even pass the test 3 times to get in college. So he said, fuck it. I go in the NBA. And that's what he did. And he was the last one to go as a rookie at the age of 17, going on 18. And he signed $110 million with the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's right. What's up, Ivy Webb? Ivy Webb say, I know I'm extremely late, but glad you're still on for me. To salute, King. Oh, no problem, Ivy. No problem. Just talking, just talking. Just talking about life in general and shit, you know? Just talking about how Tyson Fury playing that mental illness bullshit, you know? Knowing that it came from drugs, you know? But see, don't get it twisted. Now, he can fool all the white folks that was at that dinner a while back for depression, for mental illness. Now, they kids, they grandkids, they mothers, but was born like that. Deprived air to the brain. But his came from sucking that pipe, sucking that glass, you know what. That's where his mental illness came from. See, they couldn't help theirs. They couldn't help theirs. I used that example of Ray Carew when he sat there and let that man shoot his girlfriend that was 9 months pregnant because he didn't want to have a baby. That baby came out with cerebral palsy. That baby came out, didn't even know what the world was. That baby is 21 now. No, a little bit older than that. All that time, Ray Carew spent in jail. He looked just like Ray Carew. But with his cerebral palsy, he don't know if it's daddy or not, which is a good thing, because he don't need to know that his father had his mother killed. That's one thing I can say positive about cerebral palsy. But his grandmother been there every step of the way. But don't ever, Tyson Fury, use your mental illness as something you was born with, something you occurred over in the war. No, you was sucking on that shit. You made the shit look like you got them belts. You got all hyped up, prestige and all that other crap. You know. So you sat there and turned to drugs. That's what you did. I don't care how you sugarcoat it. That's what it was. That's what it was, people. Just say fucking no. That's all. That's all. People dying every day. I didn't even know this was overdose month here in Chicago. Till I saw the sign. It's an overdose month. If you know anybody that overdose, sign this. It was in the store. So but they say heart attack. But really, they did too much drugs and had a heart attack or their heart blew when they was asleep. Just like AIDS. Or he died of cancer. But really, he died of AIDS. Why? Because they have the same symptoms. You see? So don't you dare ever say that again, Tyson Fury. Because he is one of the biggest assholes next to Eddie Hearn that I have ever seen. It's something about the UK that they got people over there that is delirious, disillusional. Just like Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter thinks he and Errol Spence are the top two welterweights. I guess he forgot about Manny Pacquiao, Terrence Crawford. How the hell you are the top two? Huh? And you can't even box. You don't even use your fundamentals. What on the hell? You don't even know what you're doing half the time. So, you're going to play right into Earl hands. See, next week, you're going to play right in his hands, and that's what he wants. Because he going to outpoint you. That's real talk. I don't care who you bring in the camp. Now, I still don't understand what the hell is David Benavidez doing sparring Shawn Porter. He's not a southpaw. He's not Earl height. So what is he doing? And David Benavidez, he'd be on that card fighting Anthony Durrell. And Anthony Durrell, he's not that short. So what the hell are they doing? They're not friends. Shawn Porter has teeth like a garfish. See, Shawn Porter has all his teeth. I guess that's all of them. I don't know. He might have some fake, some not. You know how these guys are now. Everybody want fake teeth, right? But what makes it so bad for Shawn, he just got an overbite. You know, he's like one of them motherfuckers that sucked their thumb when they was a kid and a teenager. You know, he got that overbite from, sucking your thumb. See. And that's how it go. So, yeah. Shawn Porter got teeth like a piranha or the piranha from Mortal Kombat. Oh, y'all tripping that. But, oh, wow. I know it was 214. Wow. I really was talking, huh? Man. Well, I appreciate everybody came in here. I really did. Oh yeah, he got a hell of an overbite. And when he talk, and you can't fix that. See, that's the thing about it. You can't fix an overbite. I mean, you can replace teeth, but them teeth have to be fitted according to how your gums are. And your gums are overbite. If you remove his teeth, his gums still would be out there. So, he just been blessed by God with overbite shit. So, hopefully, Earl won't knock that shit out next week.
But we're going to see. And don't get discouraged because we're going to have a lot of good fights coming. All right? Now, today is always news. All right? Like Shawn Porter. He think he's one of the two top welterweights. You know, that's bullshit. And we know it's bullshit. All right? Now, tomorrow news probably be they found the B sample, right? Oh, Eddie Hearn found it in his pants pocket when he took it to the cleaners. You know, it's gonna be some kind of elaborate story. Watch. You know, don't buy into it, people. Please don't. So, with that, that's all I have for you right now. All right. Now I am KQ, KC Boxing, and I appreciate everyone that came in. And make sure you hit the like button also. And yes, I didn't give you a lot of emotion today because I just wanted to talk about bullshit. You know, some real life shit. You know, you know, if 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 Tyson Fury want to play that mental illness role, call me. I'll take you to the hospital and show you motherfuckers with mental illness. For real. Call me and I'll tell you. I will tell you. What's up, King Corleone? King Corleone, I got your comment. That was a very good comment, man. Very thought out comment. And I appreciate you. All right? I like when subscribers leave comments, because I read every last one of them. And I remember yours. All right? And I want to thank you for leaving that comment. All right? That was very thought out, and it make you think, too. All right? 'Cause I'm not always right. So, and I appreciate you. So, just wanted to let you know that. So, but again, if you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so already. Okay? And make sure you hit that icon bell. That way, you will get notified each and every time I do a live stream and a video, like I did one earlier today. So, with that, I do have a show Monday through Friday, right after Fanai International Boxing. I come on at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Now, tomorrow I will be on the same time, and we haven't placed anyone in the 2 o'clock slot yet, the LWC, but it's all good. Yes, sir. Peace to you, Derek. All right. Yes, sir. So, and Ivy Ware, I'm glad you was able to make it in, but that's okay. I understand, you know, how you was late and everything. But salute to you, sister. All right, my queen. And I appreciate everybody that came in today. I really do. And I want to shout out to the LDBC. Great group of brothers. And shout out to 78 Sports for their super chat and for everyone that sent the super chat. And with that, I appreciate it. And I'm out of here. And you all have a good evening. And KQKC, Junior, I'm telling you, Junior, I am not hating on Ohio, man. I like Ohio. Man, you my neighbor, man. I'm not hating on you. I just tell it like it is, bro. That's all. Junior Truth ain't look, Ivy. Junior Truth, well, he been in the back all this time. All right, he been in here for a few minutes. You know, He been popping in and out, in and out. He listening. He always been listening, you know. So don't worry. He always lurking. All right. He one of them motherfucking burglars and shit at night, always lurking around, see peeping through the window and shit, and see what they doing. You know, he one of them type. You know, so he got one of them holes drilled and shit in the bathroom and shit, and he looking and see, what they doing and stuff. That's Junior the Truth. He be doing that shit. So he always been there. He always been in the cut. That's right, Ivy. He always been in the cut. He ain't been nowhere. I knew he was still around. I knew he was still around. You know. From his last sentence, I knew he was still around. He just was listening. That's all. He just go around like these trolls be doing. Like them trolls, they go from one LWC channel to the next. They don't make a comment, but they would say something. They would listen. Then they would go back to the LDBC channel, the haters, and make a comment. That's how they found out about world break and all that stuff. That's how I got that troll. What was the name? World Stroker. Then he had Weird Breaker, and just all kind of crazy shit. The one with the big head. They listening now. But thank God we got Ivy Webb with a ranch, and Junior Troop got one too. And King Corona don't have one. But yeah, that is real talk, King. Yeah, they be listening. They be listening. See, they don't want to make a comment because they don't want to get blocked and all that. So that's what's happening. So with that, that's all I have for you. Okay, Junior, the truth. All right. And send me that Smoke City Mobcast link. I guess I get on tonight. All right? I told you I would, so I'll be there. Now, with that, that's all I have. And again, peace and love to everyone, except for Junior the Truth. And you all have a good evening, all right? Love y'all. Peace and love. I'm out of here.